It's always a swoon-worthy Sunday.
On 702's Jazz and Beyond with Nothemba Madumo.
And you on 702.
It is Jazz and Beyond. You are hearing the sounds and the tones and the magic that is Andile Yenana. A live performance that has been recorded and now released as an album called Way Out Is In. And this is a track called Kuyasa from Andile Yenana. This is a man who's definitely had a career that's involved a range of projects and collaborations, from trios to quartets to sextets, septets and octets and all sorts of texts. Andile, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My heart is so that we can listen to this whole song, but I'm only comforted by the fact that our listeners of Jazz and Beyond are going to not only see you perform, but they're also going to be exposed and have access to this brand new album, which is a live performance. So because they'll have a chance to properly listen, because it's so important to actually listen to the music and travel with it, with all its moods and phases and moments and movements that it takes you through, especially this one, Kuyasa. But this is obviously a live performance. We've had the song before. Is not all the songs on the album are new ones. You have obviously reinterpreted some of those that we know.
Yeah, this came out in 2018. This has been lying there like since 2018. I've been trying to release it. I mean, I remember having to tell people, it's coming. Finally, it's coming out now. So it's the music that I've been working on for quite a while.
Yeah.
Hence the title, Way Out Is In. I had to step out of my own, comfort. Leave Joburg at some point, leave the bubble and just go and just find something out there for me in order to, understand myself better,
So the way out is out there, meaning leave what's with what you're familiar with.
Yeah, your bubble.
Open your mind beyond.
Yeah. And come back.
And you'll find you are in while you're out there. I hear you.
Yeah,
it's amazing. But you know that you're in trouble because the trouble is once I play Tembisa or anyone listens to Tembisa, that's a national anthem. By now, it's a South African standard classic. Do you feel the pressure that you must live up to that song? Because that song, everybody, you just play that song, that's Andile Yenana.
No, the thing is, when I recorded that album, I never really played that music for a while. Tembisa, I probably recorded with the guys, and it parked there. I never played it until maybe 10 years later. It came back.
Was that not a request when you performed?
No, it was not. I played jazz standards, and it's cool to play the American songbook. That's how I ate. So I left that music. I didn't play those songs, Rwanda and all those songs.
But when did you realize that song has such an impact?
I met up with young guys, Botumi, Mkhorosi. They started coming to my place. And like, yeah, man, we want to play with you. Dumi came with his drum kit, and I was just playing the piano. And I was like, it's going to be drums and piano. He says, yeah, let's play, And from there, Ariel Zabonsky, all the guys from TUT, they came.
Yeah.
And it was that encouragement, please, can you play your music? So I had to, get into that space again. So it's not been a long
But I can't understand that part. But leyo ukuthi you were not playing your music. Was there no in the performances or gigs you were?
Well, I played with them for many years. In between that space, and I was with Steve Dyer even before then, and I had voice as well.
Yeah.
So my coming out as Andile, it didn't really. Although I got everything. I got the Standard Bank Young Artist Award thing. I didn't even take it that much serious. I was like busy with other things.
Yeah.
So I realized how big it is now, and I'm like, damn. But I it was that kind of bubble that I had to step out of as well.
That's the way out.
In order to come back and check this thing out.
Yeah, but I'm glad you're doing this now, and this particular album you recorded it way out in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that experience.
So it's due to Dr. Alt Fight, who's been doing that program, African Studies at Basel University. He's been doing it since like 2004. I think Becky was one of the first ones that came there, and Fair actually was one of the first guys. So, it's been on and on, Hebi's been through that. McCoy.
Many of our relationships. And I think that relationship has become so important and core to South African jazz, being out there, way out.
Way out. Yeah, for sure, way out there. Yeah. Well, also, it given that jazz is an export from America, we can't export it like they do. With whom they exported to.
Yeah.
It just was like a situation between America and Europe. And all these great stories that we hear about jazz, they're just between the two. And we had to catch up from like way down here where we are.
Yeah.
We
also
learned
have
that
musical conversation
from movies.
Yeah.
Now, we're getting the instruments now. There's instruments in the church. There's brass bands. There's everything. All the kids have got instruments as well to play.
True.
So it's time to just let everybody play now.
Yeah.
Kids love jazz.
Yes, you know what I mean. Yeah. I wanna talk about that because you're also an educator, and is just even the concept of kids love jazz. For me, excites me so much because we know that jazz is certainly going to breathe and live for a long time with that situation going on. Let's play something else from the album. And if you're just joining us now, I don't know why you're late, but Andile Yenana is here with us in studio, and he's sharing with us the concept behind his latest album, which is Way Out Is In. We're going to play a track called, which one? Ichoba. Okay. Ichoba Lenkomo. Tell me about this as it starts playing.
Ichoba Lenkomo is the wagging of a tail of a cow kind of thing. The wagging. Okay. Yeah, it symbolizes, fear. In Xhosa situation where it comes to initiation. So like you shaking like that, because you're about to go into the bush, in the morning. And hence Kuyasa as well.
And hence Kuyasa.
Kuyasa was the song that we sang when we were boys. It's like, hey, it's gonna be light soon.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So the concept of looking at sunshine, sunrise also means a lot of things to a lot of people, in different situations.
But I like the fact that you make reference to your culture in terms of, especially as a man, because we hardly hear the stories of men and what they go through as a man, and the emotions and experiences they go through. And I love that you tell us those stories through the music. Andile Yenana, this is Ichoba Lenkomo.
Jazz and beyond.
With Nothemba Madumo.
It's where the standards are cool and the conversation is always hot.
On 702.
Jazz and Beyond, Nothemba with you. 9 o'clock is our destination. And of course, not only do we have the amazing jazz music, but the conversations are always amazing. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. Getty is out in Greenland. He says, I'm loving the show. Toots was so brilliant. And then the amazing Andile. Wow, wow, wow. All positive vibes. This is Getty out in Greenside. Wow, 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 Andile is going to be probably the reaction when people see you perform, because you've come back in from way out there, because you're launching this album with some performances, ne?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us, pina sapha sizokubona khona.
So we at the Krull in Sandton on Saturday, the 25th. So we're launching the album there.
Yeah.
I'll be joined by Phumlani Mtiti, Sanhlakadebe, and Ayanda Scott is going to be there as well, and Ngobo, the trombone player. Yeah. So
Which is lovely. Is it just that one performance?
it's just going to be this one performance, and then I'm doing another gig with Kids Love Jazz in Cape Town in November. So I'm Mr. Wendell. Remember Mr. Wendell?
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, I'm with the kids now.
The Pied Piper.
The pipe.
That's who you're going. And I'm so glad, because Kids Love Jazz are also here, and they're going to be chatting to us now after 7 o'clock. But with this particular album, you had different musicians obviously out in Switzerland, because you're talking about the trombone and the saxophone and the drums and the everything. It just sounds so amazing on this album. Actually, have you found that when you record it live and not just performing, knowing that it is being recorded, does that sort of bring in a different kind of thought process and thinking in how you're going to express the music? With that knowledge at the back of your mind, they've pressed record, so we can't you make a mistake or...
Well, I mean, only when you're not really that prepared, I mean, I've been in situations where it's been, a band situation where we've played and toured, and we're ready to just go into the studio and record. So this is what happened with this project,
Okay.
I left South Africa here with Sia Charles, who was playing trombone on this project.
Oh, fabulous.
And Marcus Wyatt. So it was the three of us. And then we met up with the Swiss musicians, the bass player, Patrice Moret, and Mechis Tools on drums, and Ganesh came here. I mean, he's been here. He's been with the Rainmakers.
Yes.
That's the brand. That's the band.
Yeah. And with their contribution into the music, which are your compositions, do you feel that enhanced... Did you let them be free-spirited in how they interpreted the music?
Well, for me, this is been like a second dose of this kind of thing, because I did it with Zim when I was 26 in Norway. I mean, I just come out of school that time, and I ended up in Norway up there. It's like, what are we doing here? And we recorded with those guys. I mean, Paul Nielsen Love and Ingerbrecht, and we toured the whole of Norway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the facilities and everything, and the fact that there's just, places to play. I mean, we did gigs for kindergarten, kids, and they tell us these kids are listening to operas and things, that's part of their schedule for a year. So going to Switzerland was, a second dose of that, just being in that situation, a developed setup with people that are open-minded, that are also trying to look way out there for inspiration, in order to be better people and a better society. I think they displayed quite well. So it was easy to play with those musicians. They're so
Fabulous.
kind.
Fabulous. So is the album going to be available on the day, or when are we accessing it online?
I think it'll be online first, and then we'll do the hard copy situations for everybody.
Is that also next week?
The hard copy is probably not.
No,
next
I'm
week.
saying online.
Online is next week. Yes, this one.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
And just before I let you go, because Kids Love Jazz are coming in, and you are a jazz educator, and I have to just ask, how jazz education, and especially within institutions for you, molds the musicians in their career.
Well, for me, I'm in a situation in a semi-rural area in Port Shepstone.
No wonder
I'm closer to the Pondo border.
Okay.
So I'm getting to connect with the students as well, because I left a long time ago at home, and I grew up here in Joburg, working the music for the past 20 years and touring the world. So the next thing I find myself in not so far from home, and then I had to do this connection. I taught voice and improvisation, and most of those students, they ended up with Nduduzo at Forte when he was there. To continue and do like degrees. But now they're getting too young, and I'm getting old, and they're listening to my pianos and everything, So where do you start with the jazz with them? Because that's not what they're listening to.
But still, does it still not give you confidence, though, that there is a growing younger audience for jazz music?
Yeah, in the bigger cities, it's there. The thing is, it's with the rural areas. You need to get it there too. There's a lot of idling and no vision in terms of what it is that is better for the communities. So you're dealing with someone that has never seen a piano before, but they play organ, the keyboard from the church, and they play in F sharp, and you try and teach them the other keys. They're like so confident. It's like, is there another key? Because we're booging on this one key, itende, that kind of church music. It's quite a dance. I lost a student that didn't want to play proper piano. I said, no, man, say I'm done. I want to just continue with the keyboard. So I try, with the ones that want to see, the light and further from.
You win some, you lose some. Yeah. Listen, congratulations on the album. It's long been awaited, and we look forward to seeing your live performances.
Thank you.
Andile Yenana on Jazz and Beyond, and playing you out with Pila. Quickly, Pila, the song?
Pila is my late sister that came after me. Yeah.
Okay.
Latla Miki in the family. So Pila is health, it's life. This is for her.
Wishing life and health to everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andile.